But anyway, yeah, man. Shout out, man, fucking Block Giants, man. Let's get into this
Yeah, man.
thing, man. Hell yeah. My man, you brought up some cool little tops too. I like them too. I was over here kind of what's it called, and just kind of confused on how the first one was even a topic because
Mm.
I didn't even realize that was a thing. I didn't realize people. I
Mm.
didn't realize people thought that.
Really?
He
You think it's
say, oh yeah, yeah,
we
yeah.
talking
Go
about
ahead.
this, right?
No, yeah, yeah, yeah. No, go ahead and introduce
All
it, man. Because you're
right.
the professor on this one. You brought it up for
Check
sure.
it out. Music Radar did a little thing with James Blake, the
Hell
musician,
yeah.
and he was talking about how society nowadays is brainwashed to think that music is free or it should be free. And I don't really like make music like I used to, but I'm still connected to artists. I still kind of A&R indirectly kind of with some cats. So some of the things I hear in terms of growing pains for artists these days is that, hey, I'm not making no money, or the streaming stuff is hard. I can't keep up or whatever. But what James Blake said about people being brainwashed hit a chord with me, pun intended, because people do think it should be free. Like your music should just be on YouTube for free, or it should be wherever for free. And they want it at the highest quality, and they want it mixed and mastered. But that
Facts
stuff's not free or
at
cheap
all.
if you're going to get it done right. And
Right.
so you kind of indirectly run into a lot of different areas which we can go into with this, but I'm gonna
Yeah,
just
I definitely.
stop before
Is
that.
this gonna be a short topic? I mean, come on, because we can cook. Because you
Oh
know
no,
what I
no,
mean.
we're
We
gonna
can.
cook on this, but
Yeah.
I don't even know which freeway we're gonna take yet. But
Nah.
I'm just trying
Yeah.
to
Me either. But
line it
yeah. Yeah.
up.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. I see. I
Yeah, yeah,
see.
yeah. I'm
Go ahead.
trying to
Yeah. Yeah.
line
Go
it up
ahead.
to where
Yeah. Yeah.
we,
Go ahead.
you know,
Go ahead. Put the
um,
coals on the phone. Yeah. Put the coals on.
you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
um, also just want to add, this is also why if there's a lot of musicians in the podcast space, I feel, because if we're gonna play streaming games, if we're
Mm.
gonna play streaming games and I'm gonna be getting paid the streamer rate, I might as well do
Mm.
something. I don't need to mix and master.
Cost effective.
I don't need to credit producers. I ain't gotta pay a distro kid or a tune core. I ain't gotta do
Hello.
all this stuff
Oh, I'm
to
like
play the
cooking now. Hold
streaming
on.
game, right?
Uh oh.
So, um,
Uh
I
oh.
just want to end before we get into it real deep. I just want to throw in one last quote that Mr. Blake said, and he said that if we want quality music, somebody has to pay for it. And I
Facts.
like that he said somebody because he's not trying to say y'all people that listen. He's just saying
You
somebody.
caught that? I like how you caught that. I like how you
Yeah,
caught
man.
that.
But yeah, what'd you think when I threw this across the table? Because I know you come from the art. I know you come from the culture.
Yup. And
You dabbled in rap.
yeah,
I'd say at least two different eras. At least
for
you kind
sure.
of popped in and out. So what'd you think of
I
this,
actually
man?
I actually love the fact that you brought this topic up because like and matter of fact, I think you brought it up at the most opportune time as well because I think it is appropriate for my situation damn near completely. Like you know what I'm saying? I did dabble in the artist space and then I mean, I went through the whole trying to get signed to a label situation, looking at contracts, realizing that's not where I want to go. Let's just be polite about that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let's not. I ain't gonna talk about what was in the contracts. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
But yeah, but and then I said, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? I was like, you know what? I'll do independent, all me, say less on some killer Mike ish, like you know what I'm saying, with like 100% less the budget. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But still, you know what I mean, came out with some quality. And then honestly, doing that journey is when I noticed it was wild too. During the journey of making the album, being the stylist, being the manager, being the booking agent, being the location. You know what I mean, booking locations. What's it
promoter.
called? Yeah, yeah, the cameraman. The we didn't even talk about the studio. Like you know what I mean,
Oh yeah,
how
yeah.
to yeah, you know what I'm
A and
saying.
R
Like
and
you know
all
what I'm
that.
saying.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
all that you had to hitting every angle. Like you know what I'm saying. And then like on the journey, I don't know what it was. I think I was at Best Buy or something one day, like buying some other shit, like to go with something else that I bought for something else. And then I was getting in the car and I was like, ain't this a bitch? Everybody get paid before I do. This song better hit. This one song. And then I started doing the math, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, when you come from a certain lifestyle, whatever, like you learn about the hustle or you learn about things like that. Or even if you graduated college and you rap, like mathematics is math no matter where you came from. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's be real. Like,
Yes.
it's about the intelligence of the person to realize what kind of well are you throwing this money into? You know what I'm saying? And, I just noticed it was funny because when I actually finished the album, whatever, and I was promoting it and I was talking about the album and you know what I mean, just doing my little press runs, promo shit, and I was like, oh, let me do a reaction video, to do something funny. And then my reaction video went kind of cool, like, and I thought it was crazy because I did damn near more views on my reaction video in a week than my first little shit that I dropped. Like, you know what I mean? My visual, not the visual, but the, you know what I mean? The radio snippet, whatever. Like, but a regular reaction video, I just hooked up to the camera, boop, boop, boop. You can get, like, you know what I'm saying? You can get monetized off YouTube, like, or any other platform, you know what I'm saying? With your own phone and just with your own phone, that's it. And just a voice. Like, so I realized a lot of artists are starting to realize that as well. So, I mean, look, that's how we hear. Like, shoot, I just, you know what I
Yep.
mean? Like, man, once I saw that, I said, you know what? Like, let me go ahead and give the people my voice in a different way. You know, so that's where I'm at with it. Once YouTube be cool with us, we might start slapping some music, but that might be on the stream, but because they never let us do that. But I'm saying either way, that's why we got to use our voices. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like I
That's some
said,
wild shit.
there was so many avenues and lanes to talk about with this one. I don't even know where to start. Really, it's
Let's talk about being independent real quick.
hold on, hold on. Actually, hold on. I want to touch on the one thing first, and then we can go to the independent. The one thing I want to say is in the article where he said someone has to foot the cost. That was amazing to me because if you know, you know, like people don't say, sometimes people just say words that are bullshit, but sometimes in an article when you read things or even in books you have to pay attention to the words that are being said, like especially in the context. So when you really, someone has to pay. He wasn't saying like, oh, he could have easily said, oh, the fans are paying. He could have easily said, oh, we're paying. Like, someone has to pay. And who is getting paid the least or last is the artist. So, and it's crazy too because, like, as a fan of music, I just want to say this before we go to the next subject. I just want to say real quick. As a fan of music, I wish that shit was free. Like, as a fan of music, I feel like the shit should be free. Like, if your favorite artist is just dope, like, you know what I'm saying, he should be able to just go in there and drop whatever the fuck, and then throw it on YouTube, and you know what I mean, or you know what I mean, sit at home and make and throw it out there, and it just get paid, and you know what I mean. That in a perfect society, that'd be great. Like, but like I said, as somebody who came from the artist side, who knows how it goes. I can tell you right now, this artist is not getting paid. This artist can have the number million one, a million played, viewed song on TikTok, whatever. Um, won't see a nickel of that. Won't see a nickel. DJ Academics probably get 5% up before he would. Like, that's crazy. But anyway, like,
for
but
bagging
anyway,
on it.
but anyway, but yeah, go ahead and so yeah, what was your question?
No, I just wanted to talk more about the
Yeah.
indie side of things because
Mm,
I actually came across a different article and it
okay.
was a pop star who I've never heard of. And she was talking about how she's independent. She's
Mm,
been independent for 12 years.
mm,
She's big outside of America.
okay.
And if she takes 1 week off, she's
Mm,
in the hole $2,500.
mm,
Meaning she has to keep giving free music or not free, she has to keep putting music out on streaming every week or she's going to miss. And that's where the money starts to drop. So you almost get sucked into this thing where like you have to just keep up, right? You have to just drop and drop and drop. And to do that at a full clip, at a high level, it's just not feasible. And I think that would make any artist not love it after a while. Like, yo, like I'm burnt, right? And it was just
It.
sad to see. Sad,
Ooh.
man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me hit me. What you got? What you got? I know you got some feelings. Let's hear it.
Hold on an artist. Okay, I gotta hit you from the artist perspective. Like I don't
Yeah,
know
yeah.
what artist you're talking about. It doesn't matter. I'm talking about like to an artist that's like me, like you know what I'm saying. Like in this generation, this day and time, like I was literally just saying like if I could just get paid to go in there and just drop something, like you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna go work. Like you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna go work. Like, but see me though as an artist, I'm not the same way as I'm not trying to bag nobody. You know what I mean? This is no
Mhm.
stray at nobody. Like you know what I'm saying. I'm not like I was never recording music like the new generation's recording music where like all right cool let's throw it out there like it's already done. Like I was like you know what I mean. They listened to it one time. I'm sorry, they recorded it while it was high. You know what I'm saying? Played it. I mean, the engineer did what he did. They played it again the same night while they were high. They're like, all right, cool. Slap a cover on that. We'll do a video next week. Upload that. You know what I'm saying? We up. Distro. We in here. Like no, like you know what I mean. My process is different. Um, if I was in a situation, I don't know. Like I said, I work. I mean, like an artist like me of my love of hip hop. I would say that love of the game, love of lyricism, love of just you know what I mean, wanting to give the audience something good. I would love the challenge. I would revel in something like that, and I would want to come through and like if you told Royce the 5'9", like you know what I'm saying, you got to come in with a new song every day. Like I'm pretty sure it's gonna be heat. But I do agree with you at like you know what I'm saying. I do agree with you as well because that would definitely wear down because you can't do that consistently for like 2 years. I mean,
Years.
shit. Like there's only a few Little Waynes out there. Like consistent, like there's only maybe like 4 or 5 of them out there. Like the Jay Z's, the Drakes, the Kendricks. Like you know what I'm saying, the Coles. Like you know what I mean. Like you know what I'm saying. Like and they're not even doing that. So I don't know. Like I feel like the messed up part is this is where we got to segue to because this is where how did we get here in the first place is
Mm,
the question we need to ask. And how we got here is because people are intermingling clout with success.
mhm,
And that's
mhm,
the problem. So people are trying to play clout games and equate it with success, meaning as in you have to drop 10 songs a day. Like you have to go on IG live like 10 times a day, like, you know what I'm saying? And show people who you're out here. Woo, woo. Like that's not how music works. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. And that's the problem, if you ask me. But what did you think?
mm. I think at some point, things have changed where we've seen this in b-boying actually, but
Hmm.
it's become
What era? Nah, we'll say
now,
that.
right now. But
Oh, now, ooh,
so what's happened is it's a product. It's not art. And to me, that's the easiest way to define the difference.
hello. I agree.
It used to be art, and art it had a price of what 16.99, but it was more like art. Like you ain't gonna get this Mob album till it's ready because it's art. It's not
Facts.
like hey, we're running out of Nintendo Wii's, we need to pump these out. Like, and that's how it is now with the music. It's a product. These artists are being looked at as products, and they're not products. They're create. These are Da Vinci's.
The creatives.
These
Yeah.
are Michelangelos.
Hello.
These are artists. These aren't people making fucking Teslas. These aren't people making like computers and building PCs. These are people making art. And if the
Right.
art hits, and if it don't hit, that's a gamble. That's art. But the music industry obviously wanted to try to make something a sure thing so they can get their money.
Agreed.
I've been in this game for a long time on the music tech side, really, really long time, really, really early in the Wild West days, and I got to watch the whole thing happen with the licensing. I was there before the DMCA. I was there at the start of DMCA.
Mm.
And that's we're talking like
Yeah.
2013, 2012. Like I was already in the game on the tech side trying to get people's rights looked at and everything on that. So
Mm.
I could talk about this for 10 hours, man, and I'm not gonna. But where things went wrong is that it started to be like, hey, Little Wayne, you're a product now. And it's like, no, 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 no. He's an artist. He's a creative. He needs to move at his own timetable and he needs to be
Mm.
supported and such. And so what's happened now is everybody's got to put something out and keep in the wave or whatever, right? Like the whole
The
what did you
microwave,
just
whatever you
say?
want to call it,
What you just summed
microwave
it up
pop
so
up shit.
perfect. But yeah, yeah. So
Mm.
the problem is it's like it's just not fair if you're signed or not. Because if you're signed, they're demanding you do all these other things to stay in front and be a product. And if you're indie, you have to find your own way to turn yourself into a product, which is
Mm.
got to be demoralizing in another sense. And like I just seen today, La Russell from the Bay, he just put a
Mm-hmm.
Kickstarter out so
Oh,
he can
okay.
get his album going. I
Hello.
got
Cool little
shout out to my
rollout.
homie. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So shout
Oh,
out to
okay.
my
Bet, bet,
homie
bet. Hell yeah.
Gizmo out there in Japan who
Hell
just
yeah.
ended his Kickstarter and he's
Okay.
trying to raise money and I love that they're doing this, but I also feel it's hard to ask these people to pay for this when they know it's going to come out on streaming. It's
I feel
hard,
you.
man. It's really, really hard to say, hey, homies, just give me $10 on this or $30 if you want a CD and a poster and the album. And it's like, okay, this is cool, but I also know I'm not gonna go play this on the CD. I'm gonna just go to fucking Spotify and play it because it's easier and I can add it to my list. But as a homie, I'll pay and give you extra, but not everyone's really into that, and it's not fair. And it's just sad to see that people assume like you should give me this. I need this. This is for my work. This helps me go to the gym. This helps me do all this stuff. And when I say this, I mean like the music. The music is the soundtrack to people's lives, but for some reason it's got to be free. But nothing else has to be free. People aren't saying, "Yo, I should be going to the movies for free." Um, the tightest thing on the internet that they police is music, and that's the craziest shit. They make the
Can
least
I
money.
can I
I
can I
just
can
want
I,
to
can I
finish
say
one
something?
point. Let me
Oh
just
yeah,
finish.
no,
Let me just
no,
finish.
no, no,
Last
definitely,
point.
yeah, go ahead, Lamb. Yeah, you go ahead, definitely.
Last point is like even musicians can't play their own fucking music on podcast. And so for me, it's like
You said it
not
already. All
only
right.
not only did you just take the power, you also took the income slash promotional item and tool they could have even used. And that's where it's like, how are you going to tie their hands behind their back, make them do all
Mm,
this work, and then be like, but you still can't get
mm,
your whole piece. You still can't even get
mm,
much of that pot of that pie. And that's
mm,
where I felt it went really, really wrong. But yeah, that's all I just
mm.
wanted to add on
No,
that.
no, you, man, that was eloquent, bro. You smoked that. Like, nah, the whole, bro, like the whole thing. Damn. Um, damn, you had so many points. Like, I forgot like half the shit I wanted to say. Like, because you was cooking on, you had so many. Um, I guess I'll just start from backwards, going. I mean, first one
Yeah, yeah,
backwards.
yeah, yeah.
You know
We
what I mean?
just
But
chatting, man. Let's get
yeah,
to it.
I was thinking like, do you remember when I started my first little reaction shit when I first got the OBS shit and I was happy? I'm like, yeah, man, like I'll just go ahead and put my music video, bought the beat, like,
Pay the
not not no
videographer.
not least bought the beats. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's different. You feel me? Like, yeah, if you know, you know.
Exclusive.
Bought the beat. Like, you know what I'm saying? Styled the video, paid the videographer, paid for the location, paid for the props, like, you know, the car, whatever, the cars and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, did all that, tried to just play it on a commercial when I have to use the restroom on a stream. YouTube took my shit down, tried to give me a copyright strike. I had to go and appeal my own music video. They said, well, Inc. T to the G has to approve this request. I said, that's me. Like,
So,
so,
mm-hmm.
but the crazy part is, no, but so hold on. Now I gotta hit you on the
Oh,
side note, right? So check it out, right? Never got an email to
of
approve the request.
course not.
So I had to go do some deep dive research. So it turns out they told me one thing, but what it was, the person who I bought the beat from had some weird ass clause in the shit where he still had the right, like, to approve or not, and he kept it on, and he wanted me to pay an extra couple of dollars for this shit. And me being who I was when I was making music at the time wanted to go another route. Like, so I was like, I'm really glad I'm a podcaster now. And I say, you know what? Like, you got that song, bruh. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's heat. You know what I mean? You're welcome. It's heat. It's heat.
Yeah, with the
For
Kobe.
real.
You're
For
welcome.
real. For real. Hey, real talk. Play it at your parties and shit. For real. Tell them, hey, I was a part of this. You know what I mean? I ain't mad
that
at you.
same that same shit's happening on a bigger scale with producers because all they do now is share these sample packs and first to put it out and claim it. Now everybody else who didn't put it out first gets the
Fucked.
strike.
Yep, fucked. Yeah,
And
fucked.
producers now, you got the I'm not gonna say no names. You got some big name producers who just put out all these beat packs and they're like, hey, I
Mm-hmm.
just buy my beat pack so people pay X
Oh,
amount of dollars for
no.
it.
There's a few of them. That's
Oh
a
yeah,
that game is
and
permeated for sure.
so what happens is you pay for these beats or you pay for these samples and sounds, and you're like, this is dope. He says I can use them.
Right?
Blah blah blah. Big name artist says I can use these. Dope. You go click the button to fucking play it. Cha-ching. Nah. You can't. You can play, but you can't put this shit on the internet. Wait. No, that's not what blank 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 said.
He said you can't put it on the internet. He said, you mean
That's
a
not
place
what
for
blank
everybody to
blank
look
blank
at?
said.
Right.
Right? So it's
Hold
like,
on, hold on.
wait. So
Yeah.
I
Go
just
ahead.
paid money for homeboy
Yeah.
to get access to his sounds so I can try to
Homeboy.
come up and
Yeah.
basically if I don't put it up that night or within 5 fucking minutes, I'm getting struck.
Yeah. I
And
done
I'm out my
got
money.
I done been through no, hold on. I done went through one where I done bought the beat, good producer, woo woo. Had a cool little sample. Like I thought I was Connie on it. I was in my bag on that song. Man, as soon as I hit it, I got a cease and desist from the actual sample owner, the actual sample. I said, "Hey, bro, you ain't cleared the whoa." Oh, I didn't know it was gonna hit. Like I didn't know. Like I was like, you didn't know my shit. What? So that's another song I had to give to the game. You know what I'm saying, I mean, not the rapper. I mean, shit, he might have benefited from that song. I ain't gonna hold you. But I ain't gonna lie, he's in some litigation because it's music shit. You know what I'm saying? But
I'm
anyway,
saying
but no,
crazy.
check it out. Right, this is when going back to your previous statement though about noticing the game changing. You was at DMC. I'm late as an artist. This is how I knew it was crazy. I just bought my new whip, whatever. Um, I was going to the car wash. You know what I'm saying? I go to the car wash. I ain't gonna hold you. Self serve. Like I wasn't. I don't have no money to pay other than I mean, the one where you just gotta drive it through type shit. Yeah. So I'm hopping out. There's no line. It's me. I'm trying to flex. Like you know what I'm saying. I hop out the car. Like you know what I'm saying. I'm cleaning the rims. You know what I'm saying? Because I went straight to the rim shop. Like on some 2 Chainz shit. Like you know what I'm saying. So then so I'm hitting the rims with the cleaning. So I'm over there in the car, right? I got the what I mean, the new monitor shit. I got my shit set up. I was just slapping, boom, 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 like type shit. And then so I press Instagram. I'm like, yo, gotta do it for the ground. Quit playing. Like, gotta do it for quit playing.
New car, new
What you
rims. Come on.
mean? What
Okay,
you mean?
okay.
New shoes? What you mean? Quit playing. I had the black man, come on, quit playing. As soon as I pressed story, I was like, oh yeah, I'm finna kill him with these shit. Hold on. Let me get the Balenci's next to the ram. It's black on
Mhm,
black. Oh, like, hold on.
mhm.
I hit the story. I had the music slapping. I think it was 2 Chainz talking about diamonds and diamonds. I got diamonds. Like it was crazy. It was a weird ass. I mean, I was in my future vibe at the moment. Anyway, short story shorter, I pressed start. That bitch said click. I said, like it just froze. It froze the frame. I said, that's weird. Try to do it again. Diamond on diamond. Diamond from Africa. Oh, that's what it was. Diamond from Africa. I got them diamond from Africa. But anyway, but oh yeah. So I did it 4 times, right? And I was like, what the fuck?
Oh
I thought my
no.
car was whooped. I was like, oh, my car is whooped. Oh, I called the dealership. I like that. Look, this car plate, this Apple shit. Hey, look, y'all, nah. Like, they was like, come in tomorrow. Like, we'll figure it out. And I was like, all right, bet. So then I came home and then what's it called? I was over there looking. I was looking at the shit. What was wrong with my car? Like, I was like, what the fuck? It's new type shit. I'm like, what's up with this? Like, so I turned out though. something clicked in my head. I forgot about that new fucking merger with Sony and the fucking companies about the fucking music shit. And I was like, oh, wait a minute. Wait, they, no. Hell, I thought about it. So then I jump on the gram real quick and I clicked on all my people I know stories, right? Everybody, all my hood dudes that just be sitting in the car smoking, doing weird shit. Like, so then I'm looking at their stories. They sit in the car, they're doing the same shit, but they have the actual song on, you know what I mean, from Instagram or from Snapchat. Or I'm like, oh, they got a, hey, the game got a crazy vice grip. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. Like,
Exactly.
like, bro, like, you have no idea because, like,
Oh, I
I
do.
have not seen anybody. Oh, my bad. Yeah, yeah, my bad. My bad. Sorry, they have no idea. My bad. They
But
have.
oh, I do. I was there before that
No,
shit.
no, I was saying though because like any opportunity, like okay, check it out. Right, if these people don't know who watches this shit, the only way an artist will get paid: shows, merch, um,
Before 360 deal.
walkthrough, maybe.
Before the 360 deal.
Uh-uh.
Because then
Oh
that's when
yeah,
they
yeah.
start picking that
Oh
up.
yeah, yeah. Now, no, yeah, yeah, yeah. Now they want 20% the merch now. Oh, I'm not, and the walkthrough and the show. They want the show. They want a piece of the show money. That's wild, bro. That hit my heart, bro. I real talk. I felt like I don't know. I felt like man, that's crazy. That's bro. That's so wild, bro. When they said they wanted 20% of the show, that happened in 2022, 2021. Though that was wild. When I saw that, I was like, ooh, I will never put out another project again. I don't. No, like brother, man, that hurt my heart though, because like real talk, like as an artist, like you know what I'm saying, I understand what it's like to go on the show and just be like, all right, cool, you gotta, you know what I mean, no suitcase, you know what I'm saying, you just hit the road, like you feel me, I'm gonna be in this city, boom, jump on, you know what I mean, go hit the mall, boom, you know what I'm saying, I already got my deposit, you feel me, boom. So I'll hit the mall real quick. Boom. Buy me a couple of outfits. You know, talk to a couple of females. You know what I mean? Pass on some tickets. Boom. Hit the show. Like, you know what I'm saying? Boom, rip it up. Boom, get to pay my rest of my back end. Boom, hit the thing, hit the bus. Boom, next row. Like, you know what I mean? It was cool. Like, bro, can you imagine? Like, you want me hit the road and you're like, oh, hold on. That's 10. Hold on. These niggas can't do no math. These new niggas. Hold on, that's 10. No, they want 20%. Hold on, I need to tuck 2,000 real quick. Who doing that? These new niggas is not tucking 2,000 for the label. No, what they're doing is getting taxed in the back end and they're going to add it on later on with the. It's just.
It's a game, man, and it's sad.
No,
Like,
and no, the game is like the game is. You know what's crazy though? Because hip hop, like I feel like they just sucked all the soul out of it. Like I don't even feel like it's gonna be here like that. Like in the next like 20 years, like that. We were talking about like our last part, a crackhead was gonna be. I think hip hop's finna fizzle right the hell out after that one. Like for real,
I
little
think
crack
we're gonna.
X.
I think we're gonna to try to like tie this all up, man. I think we're
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
end up going back to where it really turns back into like hip hop, and I mean that in a sense of like you just gotta love this shit. You can't look at it as a way out. Like b-boying. Remember, we did
Mm.
b-boying. Not we knew we weren't gonna get rich off of b-boying. We just did
We
it because
could
we
have
loved it.
actually though. No, we actually could have. Like if we made some different decisions.
Not back then, we wouldn't have known. But I know what you're saying.
No,
But
yeah. Because
like, if we
we
kept
was
doing
lit.
it
We
from then
we
till
wasn't one of
now,
them. No, I'm saying we wasn't one of them. No, like you feel me? Like them other niggas that fell off down the wayside. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
oh
if we would
yeah.
have knew, like yeah, we wasn't ones.
But still, it's still like my point is just like
Oh,
the b
go
boys
ahead.
got to do it for the love more than anything. And now they're getting paid. Now they're in the Olympics. But you had to go through this whole long cycle again
Creative process. Yeah.
of not getting paid. All the people who wanted just the dough had to leave finally. All the people
Hello.
who thought this was going to try to get them out, they had to get out the way. And only
Mm-hmm.
people left were the people that loved it or weren't hurt or whatever, right? So
Agreed. Definitely
what
agree.
happens, and I think that's what's going to happen with rap. I think rap's going to end up
Mm.
going back kind of underground. I don't like using underground, but just the cats that love to rap want to spit and not be like, oh, I want to do this because I'm going to better my life and get a car and I can get a fucking house. Like, no, no, no. Those people are gonna have to find something else because rap is gonna just be for the motherfuckers that love it. We'll finally end up getting back to the art, and
Mm.
then the game's gonna have to try to go through this whole bullshit again. But I just think we're at that point now where it's going back down like it did with b-boying. You know, breaking the movie, all that shit blew it up. Everyone wanted to dance and be like in videos and shit. And then all of a sudden it was like, nah. So who was left?
Hey, as a hip hop head, bro, I don't know why. I'm just weird like that. I'm just feeling it. Like I don't know. I'm like the stir the pot. Wouldn't it just be so funny? Like in like say 15 years right now, like the game is so flipped, right? Now the battle rappers, nigga, are on top. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like now it's daytime to shine. Like, you know what? We're so sick of all that. I want to kill shit. I just want to hear some real battle rap shit. Like, you feel? What if that just randomly just took over? Like, you know what I'm saying? And all the flashy, like, what do you got now? All that flashy, like, you know what I mean? Like you said, getting back to real hip hop, that would be so wild. Like, just randomly
Bro,
be in 2025, you just hear pull the rook, shoot my doulas, out the tuka, through computers, like. Oh God, you'd be like, oh shit, nigga, acapella too. You'd be like, oh shit, it's acapella. Like, you
it's
know what
gotta
I'm
be.
saying?
It's gotta be acapella
Oh God,
because YouTube's
exactly.
gonna
You
be
know what
like,
I'm saying? Exactly. Like, you know what I'm saying? You just, you know what I'm saying? Imagine cut on 106 though. Like, you feel me? Grandma's house. You at the back of your daddy house. Like, you'd be like, oh shit, oh shit. Like,
50
like
years eating cheese like a mouse.
you feel me?
Like,
They be like, hold on, hold
oh,
on, hold on, hold on. 4 o'clock traffic. Let's go nostalgic, old school route. You, you hear a little baby. I got the keys and I took out the things. I got the. You'll be like, cut that old shit up. Cut that old shit. Nigga talking about his
yeah,
money. That nigga talking about his money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Wouldn't that
right.
be hella funny? Like, I don't know. I'm just a fan of hip hop. Like, that'd be just a crazy coin flip. Like you know what I mean? That I would never see come because that's not what that'd be the complete opposite of what the label wants. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because you can't like a lot of them people did get opportunities to, you know what I'm saying, sign label deals and shit like that, but they just knew it was going to be a bad opportunity. A lot of them just got shunned completely, but
True that.
they're doing it for the love though. Like, you know what I mean? They don't give a fuck.
Exactly.
Like, they might make 1,200 that night, but they're gonna train 6 months or 3 months for that battle though. Like, they don't give a fuck. They're like doing it for the love. Like, you gotta
And the
respect that.
competition.
Oh, and that's
Love in the
part of the
competition.
game, and that's part of hip hop. That's part of the game. Because I ain't gonna lie, like that was what I really love, like the bragging rights. Like real talk, if you really a hip hop head or just really like from the trenches like that, when it comes to that shit, like the bragging rights mean more than clout. Like I'd rather be better than you and everybody know I'm better than you rather than I'm cooler than you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't want that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but the fact of you go home and you know like this dude is, you know what I mean, talking crazy and you gotta train like on some Vegeta, like Goku shit, like type of like hyperbolic time chamber type shit, like, and you emerge like, oh no, I'm ready, like, you know what I mean, you ready for the weigh in, you get there, you're like, hold on, took him down, pause, like, you know what I'm saying, and then boom, like you're victorious, like that's amazing. I can understand for artists nowadays, their version of that is like Billboard.
I guess. I guess, but I don't know, man. I agree with you. Just to sum this up, and we can get off this. I agree with you.
Oh
I
yeah,
think I think the battle rap shit will actually end up being the bigger thing, and you've seen that with b-boying because there's competition.
that's
You can
wild
have
too.
you
You
can
introduced
have,
that, that's lit.
and so now we have this whole thing where you know okay, rap, there's no competitiveness to it because they're either going to kill themselves or whatever, right? So battle rap, they actually aren't killing themselves. They get the shit off. There's no music involved. There's competition. It's pretty
Mm,
close to b-boying, and b-boying's in
right,
the Olympics and all that. So I can see that definitely being the next thing
right,
in terms of just hip hop. And I agree with you. And we just got to see where this goes. And
right.
I'll just say this, man. If you're out there and you're making music, keep your head up. Do it just for the love.
Hello.
um, find other means because you're not going to only make your money off podcasting or just rapping. You're going to have to kind of mix it all up. If Rihanna's got to do a bunch of jobs, we got to do a bunch of jobs, fam.
You gotta work,
Uh,
work, 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 work.
I'm going to leave it at that, man.
For sure.
That was an amazing
Um,
talk, man.
hell yeah, right on, man. But that one we could have bled for
Oh, yeah.
3 pods, 4 pods. That could have been a whole
Yeah.
series. That could have been a whole docu series alone on.